Hey familia, Igni here, and welcome back to Shadowverse. The Academy of Ages mini expansion has just been revealed. And the initial wave, there's a lot of cards to talk about, so let's talk about it. First though, I want to say, stay tuned to this channel because I have my own reveal coming up on May 16 that you are not going to want to miss. So May 16 on youtube.com/Ignideus. Alright, let's get into it, but first make sure to like the video and subscribe. It really does help out. I even got the fancy new animation for it. Alright. So, this mini expansion sees the return of fan favorite card Gawain, Oath to Glory. He looks a lot like Albert in this. It's a sword legendary officer. Seems like a really basic follower, to be honest. Rush, Rally 5 Draw, Rally 10 Evolve, Rally 15 Storm, Rally 20 Bane Ward, and reduce the next damage to 0. I will say though, even though it looks basic, it actually seems pretty good. Rally 5, super easy to get, and just getting a 2/2/2 guy that cycles, right? It's like so good in like rally control. 2/2/2 rush guy that cycles, or Rally 10, also super easy. 4/4 rush guy that cycles, that's already good enough. In the end game, Rally 15, you can pair him with a Radial, turn 9, for a huge lethal push. It's nothing fancy, but I do think it's a very good card. I think it's pretty damn good. It's an officer, so it works with Mars. That's a very good point. That's a very good point. So yes, Gawain, Oath to Glory. Seems like a super basic, not very interesting card, but I think it's actually quite strong, right? It's good in Rally, it can be work with Mars, it's just good. It's free stats and free draws. And in the late game, like I said, with Radial, gives you even more lethal push than before. Because from 20, Radial only does 18 max unless you don't do damage early in the game. You pair that with Gawain, you get 22, so that's even lethal through like 2 Gaia fairies or whatever. I don't care, but you know what I mean. It's like pretty good. All right, next, Lord of Resurrection. This card is so funny. Shadowcraft Legendary, 6.36. Reanimate 3 during your turn. Whenever an allied follower is summoned with Reanimate, perform Necro 6. Give it Storm. Evolve Reanimate 3 again. So you know what this is, right? This is Soul Sniper support. This is literally Soul Sniper support. I don't think it fixes the problem like at all that you need to get your Soul Sniper early. We need to find a way to get the Soul Sniper in hand. There needs to be like a 0 cost draw a 3 cost card or something. I don't know. But as a top end, it gives you more options outside of flogging Necromancer, as well as outside of the guy who screams a lot, who also just rotated out, I feel like, right? So, again, it makes the meme deck have a stronger finisher, but you still need to draw the Soul Sniper, which is the hard part, right? Outside of Soul Sniper, honestly, it's hard to tell. I feel like Burial Rite Shadow is like far and away the best build of Shadow, especially with the gold. We'll talk about that in a second. But in the future, this could just be used as like a mid-game card. You know, bring back a value 3-drop, give it Storm. That's like a pretty big value on mid-game Evolve, right? Especially if you like ramp with Metatron first. You ramp with Metatron first into Lord of Res. You know, in the future, if mid-range Shadowcraft ever comes back, they get a really value 3-drop, or they get like a really strong finisher on 7 that Lord of Resurrection can like lead into, then this could be good. Right now, I think it's support for a meme deck that is going to get outshone by Burial Rite, but it could definitely be a thing in the future. Speaking of Burial Rite, Spectral Stomp, this card is absolutely core. Super nuts. I almost said stupid nuts, but we don't know yet. I think it probably will be stupid nuts, but we'll have to see. Burial Rite's already like edging into tier 1 territory. It's like top end tier 2 now. So adding a 1-cost BR that procs on itself also, by the way. It says here if you've performed Burial Rite 2 times, draw a card. It counts itself because it's then. So the Burial Rite counts itself. So if you play Dog and then this on 2, you draw 3 cards in 1 turn. And you invoke Lakandula. It's really strong. This is ridiculous. This is really, 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 really ridiculous. Yeah, it's core. It's core. Burial Rite is probably going to be tier 1. Or like even edge closer to tier 1 as it can get anyway, as long as Wrath remains unnerfed. But like, yeah, it's really strong. Next, Pandora Plague Giver. This is probably the most exciting card for the reveals, but it's probably not that good. 8/8/8 Portal Legendary. Give -8/-8 to all enemy followers. Can't be targeted by enemy effects or attacked. Apologies. I just ate Korean chicken, so my I'm a little burpy right now. Evolve, change the enemy's maximum defense to 8. If you have at least 2 cards in your deck, banish cards from your deck until there's 1 left. So you have this option, right? Pandora Evolve, turn 9. You have Cutthroat for an instant kill, or you have like Uranus in a control build. There's an option, right? You can play this, Evolve Uranus, something like that, but it requires an Evolve, first of all. The downside is huge if they have a counter to make you draw, or, you know, just survive a turn, damage mitigation, or whatever. It's really annoying for you. So there's that. And obviously, with Portal, you can't ramp. Like Dragon can ramp into Draziel, so 8 is actually pretty expensive. It doesn't heal like Draziel does. There's a lot of downsides to this Pandora lady. So, I don't know. I think it's kind of this Evo the next turn. It is kind of hard to remove, that's true, because it can't be targeted. So if it sticks, you Evo the next turn and go face. Still though. It's like a card that has just enough to keep you wondering, can I use it? Is it gonna be good? And the answer is maybe, but probably not. Probably not is my guess. I feel like it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to get here. It's conditional, and then your win on the turn after is also conditional. All right. Mikhail, 2/3/1, invoke, rally 10, restore 2 defense to your leader, rush. Whoa, wait. At the start of your turn, rally 10, invoke this card, restore 2 defense to your leader, rush. Isn't this really good in Burial Rite? You could get Rally 10 so fast, because this is a neutral legendary. This is really big for Burial Rite, I feel like. Because it's also a fantastic 2-drop to res off of Miroel. Right? Usually off of Miroel, you're getting like freaking Kerberos or whatever, just a generic 2-drop. If you get a 3/1 rush off of that, you can even deal with like the board even more. It gives you heal in the early game. Nah, not really. It doesn't give you heal on play. It just gives you heal on invoke, though. But it's still pretty good. It's pretty good. I think this card is actually quite strong. Yeah, killing stuff for Burial Rite does count for rally. You gotta keep that in mind. I think this is actually really good. It's a very simple card. But this is quite strong. You play it on 2, you feel a little bad. But you can always bury it if you draw it. And then you rally it out around turn 4 or 5. You get a free body and an invoke and yeah, you get a free body, it thins your deck, and you heal. It's a free target for Corral Souls, that's true too. This is really good. This is a really good card. In Burial Rite, this is really strong. Super simple, super good. All right, okay, what else? Blooming Dancer, Humega. Neutral gold, if any evolved allied followers are in play, evolve this, last words draw card. It's pretty trash. It's not gonna be played in anything. There's no evolved decks right now. I think the only, this is funny. The only thing this is good This is the only thing this is good in is like Genomuel Evo. Which is a fake deck. So, yeah. This one probably won't be too played. There's no Evo decks right now. Unless they introduce one with this mini, but I kind of doubt it. Evo Dragon? Yeah, maybe. Alice, Super Turbo Alice or something? Yeah. I mean, listen, it's not bad. There's a possibility that this could be good. It might be good later, too, yeah. Like, if they ever... I'm saying right now, probably not very good, but if they add more Evo stuff, like, this is pretty much definitely gonna be played. Evolve... You know, you can play this in Blood, too, right? Can I just check real quick? Do I see the... Is the card still in rotation? Because if it's in rotation, yeah, it is. This is a good replacement for Kali, right? Yeah, you could play this with Kali. But like I said, Evolve is kinda... So, in the future, this is probably going to be really good. But yeah. So, first impressions. Good, solid card, funny, top tier, copium, very strong, and in the future, probably. That's what I'm feeling right now. That's what I'm feeling right now. You can disagree, you can agree. Frankly, that's part of the fun. All right, that's going to be it for my first impressions of the new cards. Just a quick reminder, yet again, tune into my channel, May 16. We got a card reveal of our own. But other than that, that's going to be it from me. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.